I cast Fist! That's the name of the game and I love it. What? Did you expect something else? Let's get into it. You want something that reminds me of Mega Man X for the Super Nintendo or Rocket Knight for the Sega Genesis? Here we go. This game, yeah, that's what it reminds me of and it's blown me away. Okay, now that I've spoiled my load already. Fiaura, phrasing! We're still doing phrasing! Let's talk about F.I.S.T, Forged in Shadow Torch. F.I.S.T is a game about playing a bunny man. Yep, it's another furry story. Get used to him. I don't know why, but we apparently have to get used to him. The concept is really simple. You've got a mecha arm attached to, well, your torso, that gives you the ability to fight back against robotic cyber puppers who are oppressing everyone. Dogs, wolves, coyotes, what the fuck did you guys do? Why do all furries just hate you? From there, you bash, smash, throw, hammer, and Macho Man Randy Savage your way through the legions in a Metroid-style layout with Mega Man-type gameplay. Mega Man X, to be specific, from the from the Super Nintendo. Okay, so I can Mega Man this shit. Alright, I can get with that. We can Mega Man this shit. Okay. You have my attention now. You unlock special moves by collecting sprocket coins from defeated enemies, similar to how you did in Rocket Knight, and finding data packs to install in your armor. Little checkup stations repair and wax your fist while you, the rabbit, take a shower. And sometimes there's even hidden animations ranging from the arm of the device getting carried away to the bunny refusing to take a bath to begin with. As was kind of the shtick. Further, every single fight feels unique and will constantly have you rethinking how you wish to work it. Yes, it has the traditional type of enemy color coding scheme of how tough, how much damage, and how fast they are, from green to blue to red to yellow.
Downtown is no place for furballs!
Oh, hi.
You weren't around here when I was a kid.
Out of my way!
Ow. Lord forbid you're colorblind or you may find this one unplayable. But honestly, this game's been a joy. Yeah, you need a controller, so get out your controller, hook it up. You don't want to try to play this on a keyboard. It's not going to be fun if you do. However, the combat system has a ton of depth that just keeps going on and on. You have special abilities that require SP that you get back from beating up enemies. You have what is effectively special items like an Estus flask. It's carrot juice, but it's basically an Estus flask mechanically from Dark Souls, where you drink it and you get some of your health back. You also have the item where you launch a homing missile from a blunderbuss. Oh, hey, look! Rabbit's got a gun!
I didn't expect the Iron Dogs to keep this old thing around.
That totally makes sense in a Diesel Punk world. I swear, Diesel Punk and Ray Punk are things. Go look it up. I'll wait. Go look up Diesel Punk. I'll wait. You done? You back? Cool. But yes, this game is clearly suited for a controller, and you're going to want one. And the combat system just keeps getting more and more rich as you play. Being cocky and all tough without paying extra close attention to every single enemy you run into, you'll pay for your mistakes and you'll regret it. Sometimes you can recover from them. Sometimes you can make it to the next waypoint. Other times it's going to be a trip back to your last save. That's right, not a checkpoint system. Save point system. Remember how in Metroid on the SNES, where when you died you respawned at the last save point? Yeah, well, welcome. That's going to be the same system here. It's that dedicated to Metroid. Oh! Okay. Okay. But it's also very dedicated to a Dark Souls type playthrough where enemies will rip you apart if you're not paying attention to them and you're not taking their keys correctly. Just, you remember, check your code at the door. Because welcome to furry side-scrolling Metroid Dark Souls. That sentence was a loaded baked potato without sour cream, and I'm not giving you anything. You're gonna swallow it dry. Hi, I'm interrupting my own video again. I do this all the time. I really should stop interrupting my own video, but it seems to be very effective. Smash the like button. Literally, do it. If you don't, then no one will ever know about this review, and that makes me sad. Also, go in the comments. Comment whatever you want, but make sure you also comment ... for the algorithm. And if you don't want to leave anything special beyond that comment, I'll say something to you. Just for leaving ... for the algorithm. And it'll be something unique. Promise. I'm in PonyCon Holland. Or I'm at F.I.S.T. Either way, I mean, I'll be bored on the laptop and be like, oh, I should answer YouTube comments, and just go through and start answering. Go on, do your part. I have a pinned comment. I've done mine. Now, back to... Are we casting F.I.S.T. still? We're casting F.I.S.T., right? Cast F.I.S.T. Back to cast F.I.S.T. Is F.I.S.T. good? Well, remember how I said I blew my load at the start of this review? I have given you guys like 5 Fiorisms in one review, and I regret none of them. Yeah, it's good. I played it for so long, I actually paused the stream, went and got dinner, and came back to resume streaming. I lost not only an entire day to this game, I lost time I was supposed to be spending recording before these conventions to this game. The challenge of the bosses is unique and different. You constantly want to progress and get more health, more SP, and a bigger special bar, which even includes getting more carrot juice for your Estus Flask. I'm just going to call it an Estus Flask. Granted, you have to make a strategic decision to use your Estus Flask. It's not just a Estus Flask that's its own item. It's attached to your defense batons. Oh shit, it really is an Estus Flask. I'm vulnerable when I'm drinking. It's attached to your homing missile. It's attached to your stun gun. Okay, you know, I am going to say some things about this game now that you have to understand. The diesel punk aesthetic is not my thing. I can dig how it's not only used to integrate into the game play itself, as well as the background and setting, but the way it's used in the story, I'd have been happier with a sci-fi future setting, honestly. The story is bland. Look, there's a reason why furry stories often fall into this strange... It was okay to read, it's a little too edgy, and I spent too much time trying to explain how things work. Yeah, that's what's going on here. Yeah, it's like it's have the furry fix you right, sure. Alright. Voice acting is,
Some other day. I'm not in the mood.
Haven't seen you for a while, Ray. You know Urso. He spends his days cooped up tinkering with things.
Oh! I almost forgot. I've got a surprise for you.
Oh, hey. It's our feline friend.
Hey, kid! It's a cat!
Keep quiet, 6-year-old boy.
Water. Do you...
Only some carrot juice.
Thank you for the carrot juice.
Passable? I mean, the characters are at least consistent in how they talk, but if I was going to hire a voice acting crew, I'm not going to hire these guys. And I'm going to say it was nice, but it's also racist. Yeah, I said it. I said the woke thing. Bite me. Look, I don't like China as much as the next person, but Chinese stereotype and diesel punk, cyberpunk, space punk, and anything else punk, can we just get rid of this, please? or at the very least, if you're going to put in Chinese characters on all the signs, can you put a translation for everyone else? Especially since the game is available in simplified Chinese and the signs are written in traditional Cantonese and traditional Mandarin, while the voice acting is English and simplified Chinese only. You think I didn't notice? I did. Be consistent. I also called a graduate school friend and sent them a bunch of screenshots just to make sure that, you know, what the signs were written in versus what the language when I switched to Chinese for voice acting was in, and just to verify. Okay? So, look, not everything has to be Chinese. And it's one of the most irritating things I had with Serenity, and one of the most irritating things I have with a lot of Diesel and Cyberpunk stuff is, I'm like, I don't think that's how the world works. Okay, now that you've managed to swallow the fur ball from a cat's hairball that is this story, that was a pun. If you can figure it out, let me know. The gameplay is fantastic. It's super polished. It's nailed to a T. The gameplay is what you're playing this for. The story, cutscenes, you're just going to look for the skip button. Like, the story is far too predictable. The story has literally, this is one of the few times where we were watching cutscenes and we weren't being quiet. We were making fun of them actively because it's just... It was more fun to make fun of them on stream with everyone else than it was to actually watch the cutscenes.
Attention all Fertisons.
They call them
Assemble at Shuan's
Fertisons.
Noodle House at once to celebrate Rayton's birthday. I repeat.
They call them Fertisons. Okay. I was waiting for the furry pun. There it is.
Enough.
Silly bunny. You can call me Q.
Great. We have literally Q from Star Trek showing up in cat form. This can't possibly go awry.
Is there just a random literal dude?
You got a shank and I got a power fist. How do you think this is going to go? I'm not saying Rocket Knight or Mega Man X was art. The game's good. Story's kind of, well, here's the story beats. I can see this before we even start. Here's what the story beats are going to be for the rest of the game.
Yeah, I've got a sneaking suspicion those rotors are going to start turning when you come back up.
Yeah, that looks about right. Focus with the guns. Yep, it's rotating now. Why you need this contraption, I don't understand, but okay. It is what it is, but we really should have good writing to go with good gameplay, and this is why you hire writers, which I don't believe they did. I think that, let me double check this. Wow, their website is in Chinese. Explains a lot. They don't have Thai games. Big advice here. Don't directly translate your Chinese to English and not hire an English writer to go through and fix it. Like, it's clear you guys hired a translator. Keep your Chinese consistent, and also don't do this where you don't hire an English writer to go rewrite your translation, because the story's pretty fucking flat. Alright, I'm done ranking on the story. Now that I'm done ranking on the story and my upsetness, let's see how satisfying it is to cast Fist. Alright,
Out of my way.
I cast Fist. But he didn't block the people's motherfucking elbow.
Yeet.
Okay, execution. Brutal. Alright, yeah, we had mindlessly casting Fist for a few seconds. It really is fun. Now, you've sat here And this social contract says that at the end of the video, you should stay, watch the patron list, because they're the people who made this possible, and listen to what I have to say. Like, go drop your comment, and then in the description, you'll find a new t-shirt. Come and get them. Further, you'll find that I'm at PonyCon Holland and then PonyCon and then Cider.Fest. But if you want more videos, I need funding for it. The roof over my head isn't the most secure at the moment. I'm making it more secure day by day, but I need some help. The voice actors also got a raise, and I don't want to have to push projects back because of the disaster that was September. But yeah, in the description below, you will find links to Shotgun Angel Productions, which is where we put out all of our audio work, Patreon, direct link to the new t-shirt, and link to my Twitch. Come hang out on Twitch. I encourage it. Now that all that's said and done, good night, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this long rant about F.I.S.T. And always, when in doubt, cast F.I.S.T.